y'all. It is almost 7 o'clock. I think it's about 7 o'clock. And I want to ask you, how was your day? In fact, how was the first day of school? Because that is what it is for a lot of people in the North Carolina area. You had your first day of school. Some of you are driving home from work. Some of you are driving home from picking up the kids from school, taking them to after school program, or whatever it is you're having your drive time with me. And so Stephanie is going up the timeline. God bless you. Mother Darlene is going up the timeline. It's good to see you. Gwen Betts is going up the timeline. Shylin Curry says, I want to join your timeline, but girl, not now. Come on, girl. Sharon K is going up the timeline. Grace is going up the timeline. Anika is going up the timeline. Rachel Jackson, hey, beautiful. You're beautiful too. Deacon Bobby Brown is going up the timeline. God bless you. Carolyn Brown or Carol Brown is going up the timeline. Hey, beautiful to you. Dawn, God bless you. How are you? Shaquita Smith is going up the timeline. Dottie Keith Reynolds and her husband, you're beautiful too. Robin Smith, is good to see you. To each and every one of you. Stacy Martin, it is good to see you. God bless you. Lakeisha is going up the timeline. It's such an honor to each and every one of you. If you are tuning in, that means that you set your notification. God bless you. Dr. Jenkins is going up the timeline. Gloria Thomas is going up the timeline. Misha Crawford, always make you smile and make me smile too by being here, so we're smiling together. Angela Folk is going up the timeline. Patina Sharp is going up the timeline. Hey, Avis, miss you. You missed a good time yesterday. God bless you. Crystal Lancaster is going up the timeline. So if you set your notification, if you have not, trust me, you best to do that, because tomorrow we will not just be on Facebook at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be on YouTube Eastern Standard Time, but we are coming to what? We're coming to the gram. That's right. We are going to be on Instagram as well. So 3 platforms: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, coming to you at your drive time at 7:30. To each and every one of you, I hope you guys are wonderfully and well. My girlfriend Evie just went to the timeline. I was so busy with Milwaukee. So many wonderful things are happening. But I want to talk to you really quickly. If you're in the surrounding areas, if you are in North Carolina, Friday, I'm having to talk with the Teachable Women. Corinne, I applaud you. You are cancer-free. That's artist, maybe Arsenio. You're cancer free, and so we are so excited that you are now cancer free. And to everybody that's going through chemotherapy, we are praying and rooting for you. To each and every one of you, please pay attention. On Friday, we are going to have a talk with the Teachable Women. It is a free event. We're going to have a wonderful time. We're going to gather together here at Unity Charlotte. We're going to be talking about jealousy. It's a horrible thing. But there are a lot of women who deal with it. And so we're going to dissect it. So come on out. It is going to be an amazing time. And then we're going to have the home buyers network. And so come on out, because we will be in the building Saturday talking about what you got to do to get inside of a home. Someone said, can you please do TikTok? Sure, listen to me, beautiful makeup artist. It is hard to keep up with everything, and now you're trying to get me to do TikTok. Come on, y'all. I'm trying to do the best that I can. I want you guys to please set your notifications. Someone said, please, 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 please do TikTok. I'm going to do the best that I can. So I want to talk to you about something. And thank you for everyone that set your notifications and everyone that is here. Yatika, God bless you. I want to talk to you about people. People. Let's talk about people just for a moment. Click, tag, and share. Listen to me. Happy birthday to anyone that's celebrating a birthday. I want to talk to you about temporary people in permanent positions. I want to talk to you. Temporary people in permanent positions. Temporary people in permanent positions. You've done that. You've taken people who are supposed to be in your life and you have stuck them in permanent positions where God said they're only allowed to be seasonal. You did that. Sometimes you get so excited about meeting people until you just see the bells and whistles, and you're so excited because you believe that you found someone. Someone said, talk to us, MJTT. I shall, minister. You believe you found someone that understands you. You believe that you, even in the conundrum world of dating, you found someone that you can connect to. Hello, Texas, how are you? But what you have done is you overlooked the warning signs. You've overlooked people, and you said, because you are lonely, because you haven't had a good friend in a while, because you've suffered some sort of heartbreak or heartache, you found someone and you've stuck them, who are supposed to be seasonal people, into a permanent position. And so here the tears roll down your face because your heart is broken, because you knew they were not supposed to be with you for a lifetime. Someone said, oh, I know this is going to be on fire. Hold on. Let me drink for a minute. I'm saying this to you because I deal with people all over the world, whether you like me a lot. I deal with people, millions of people all over the world. And a lot of times what happens, especially to women, we find ourselves giving ourselves to people because of whatever reason being, you've put them in a position that they were not qualified to feel. But at that time, they could feel that position because of the void in your life. Watch this. You just went through a breakup. You just lost a friend. But there's a season in your life that you are just by yourself because you're trying to resuscitate yourself from whatever heartbreak it was. And so what happens is someone comes along just at the break of time. Someone comes along when you are vulnerable and you cling onto them where they're supposed to be permanent people or temporary people. You just can't decide where you want to put them. I'm going to show you something. Hold on for a moment. You're out there and you're in this crazy world of dating, right? And you're trying to find someone to fit this, brothers. You're in the world of dating. You're on Hinge or whatever it is, however y'all find people. I don't know how y'all finding people today, but you're looking for someone, right? And you are for sure, you are going to be, oh, I don't have anything to wipe your eyes with. But you're for sure you're going to find someone and you are going to fit this beautiful slipper. And so now what happens is you find yourself, someone said, I surely did, in a relationship that you weren't ready for. But because you feel lonely, you forced it to fit. And all of a sudden someone said, I logged in at the right time, Miss McKenzie, you did. And so all of a sudden you're trying to force something to fit. You're trying to stick a person who is not ordained for your destiny into a season where you are desperate for something great. Now, I know you guys are crying and I don't have tissue. We're just going to have to do it that way. You can't do that. What you're going to do is you're going to find yourself in more trouble than you signed up for because you knew that they did not fit or they did not have the potential to potentially be something that can last you for a lifetime. And even if it wasn't for a lifetime, at least stick around long enough that you and I can help each other and be something to each other until we discover what it is we're trying to do in the first place. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating your birthday. So I'm saying to you, I need you to just pay attention. Is it, hey Jamar, baby, is the person in your life that you call a friend, a loved one? You can't pick your family because they're going to be your family whether they like you or not. But have you stuck them in a position that they were not ordained for? That means you're trying to force them to fit in the area of your life that is temporary. Now, I'm going to say something, and I hope that you let me say it, and don't throw me under the bus. Ready? Click, tag, and share. Someone say, whoop, this is good. Watch this. If you've ever found yourself in a season of loneliness or being vulnerable for a moment, you want anything to fill that void. So you put yourself in a position to connect to whatever it is that is associated to your pain at that time. And so a friend that you know is not so great for you, you'll put them in a position and you'll say, this is going to work for me until I get my strength. Did you know that person could cause you more harm than good because they're not supposed to be connected to you, but you forced it to work because that's all I had. We would love to just be strong enough until we could hold on to God's unchanging hand, and I hope that you do. But let's be honest. Human contact is amazing. We all need it. We all want it. But everybody is not good for you. I say this all the time. Just because it's good to you doesn't mean that it's going to be good for you. And so instead of taking someone that is a seasonal person and stick them in a permanent position, first ask them, are they qualified? This is something that I do. Someone said, my. This is something that I do. I do believe in giving people a temperament test. It's really good. Hey, Minister Leary. A temperament test means that I'm going to put you through something. Or maybe something a little difficult. I'm going to say no. And I'm going to see how you handle that. And if you can't handle it, then you're letting me know that you're not good for me because we can't agree to disagree. Here's another temperament test you could do. Go through something. Go through something and see if those people who are in your permanent position become temporary. That means when the going gets tough, the tough get going, they'll get the flying if they're going through something and they realize, I don't want to handle that with you right now. So you have to reevaluate where you are with the people that are connected to you in specific seasons of your life. And so please stop putting temporary people in permanent positions and telling people you're the best of friends. You don't even know that. Y'all haven't even gone through anything for you to find out if they're going to stick around or not. Understand what I am saying. Sometimes we are our own worst enemies because we're not paying attention to the people around us called frenemies. We're not paying attention to the people that get connected to people that really don't like us, but they're connected to them anyway. And you don't even pay attention. The same way they're listening, oh, y'all are crying again. Y'all, come on now. We got to get ready for Call Chronicles in the morning. The same people that are connected to people that don't like you, they're comfortable. They can be comfortable hearing them gossip about you or just be comfortable, I'm associated still and you're not. I don't know what it is. However, take inventory of the people around you and why are they there in the first place. Everyone does not know your worth. And everybody doesn't understand the value you possess. But I can guarantee you they're getting something out of the connection. I always talk about being a benefit from someone else's brokenness. And sometimes people who are seasonal, they benefit from your brokenness. And that's why they become seasonal people. But they're allowed to be in a permanent position. Because they realize that I am getting something, but even more that you are giving me something. Love is a two-way street. Remember Stacey Lattisaw? Ever get in trouble? Camila Cosby? Well, I'm going to sing it anyway. She said this, Kimberly. I found love on a two-way street. Remember that? And lost it on a lonely highway. Remember that? I'm telling my age. Sometimes you can find love on a two-way street and eventually find yourself on a lonely highway. Because you took just a little bit of what they were giving and saying, I'll give them everything. You don't do that. You see if they're worthy of your time. You see if they're worthy of your space. See if you can go through anything and they can stand the test of time with you. And I know y'all know I like music, but can you stand the rain? People who are permanent in your life, they can stand the rain and they can hold the umbrella until you can get to your destiny. Even Moses, he had people in his life permanently. And even people that was in his life on a seasonal basis. Seasons change. They're supposed to. We get ready to go into fall in a couple of weeks. Seasons are supposed to change. Not fair weather friends. I'm going to say that again. Seasons are supposed to change, but not fair weather friends. Fair weather friends are permanent. That means I got your back when someone else is kicking it in. In fact, I am not going to stick around and watch somebody talk about my friend. Fair weather friends, they're there. They don't care what happens. I don't care if we fight. We can hang up the phone. We can call each other back and have conflict resolution. We agree to disagree. Now, the thing about that is those people are rare. But what you've done is you've pushed those people away that are permanent. And you've stuck somebody in their position and you don't even know who they are. You're just in pain. I want you to deal with your pain today because everyone goes through it. But how are you handling it? Because when you go through a level of pain, if you're not careful, you'll take the season of pain and put someone permanently in a position. We all have to be careful. We all desire to have great friends, great lovers, great relationships. But those things are built over the course of time. How in the world are you going to have somebody that you just met last week be your best friend? You don't even know them. They haven't even gone through anything with you. But because of your desperation, your loneliness, in a season of vulnerability, they gotta now, boy. They found an opportunity to connect with you and put themselves in a permanent position where they're supposed to be temporary people. Pain is the connection. And that's the part I need you to pay attention to. Anytime you find yourself in pain, be careful for people who are looking for permanent. I'm going to say that again. Anytime you find yourself in a level of pain, be careful because you might find someone who is looking for permanent. They have something to connect and say, I got somebody. Understand, friends love at all times. That's what the Bible says. Ask yourself a question. The friendships that you have, I don't care if they're bloodline or not, are they supposed to be there? Seasons change just like people do. Mic drop. They're supposed to. People are supposed to change. But you know what's never going to change? The love that connects us together, that calls us friends. Please understand, I do love y'all. And y'all crying, oh, I'm sorry. Cry, but cry with faith, please. This is a check for your mental health. Some of you are driving yourself crazy, trying to hold on to friendships that don't want to hold on to you. They realize the season of us being connected is up. And that's okay. But how are you going to handle not being friends anymore? Are you going to slanderize their name, throw them under the bus? And if you've done that, let me tell you something, because they don't have the courage to tell you, hey, bitch, you were not a friend in the first place. Because a friend wouldn't do that to another friend. I don't care how bad it is. You show your true colors when everything is a mess. Good friends even know how to separate when the season is over. Some of you need to say, I love you, but I think this friendship has come to an end. I can no longer put you in a permanent position, because sometimes even a good friend will demote themselves. I am Pastor Jameliah Gooden, and every time you click your button and click my button, I promise you, I'm going to tell you the truth. Remember, tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, your time, all over the world, and on Facebook, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, your time, over the world. YouTube, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, your time, over the world. And now, Instagram, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, your time, all over the world. I need you to set your notifications, because a lot of people are missing Facebook and they're missing the morning devotion or wherever it is that you find. I find more people going over to YouTube now than anything. I want you to be connected and stay connected. Please set your notifications, because you need somebody to tell you it's going to be all right. Follow your girl. Bye-bye. See you in the morning. Bye-bye.